Hello, friends. It's late Tuesday evening, and I have some questions. I was thinking about the reading that I did earlier today on Bolton. Yes, I know his name. I'm just going to call him Bolton from now on. And how, Pelosi and Pence both had the 3 Pentacles today when Bolton resigned fire. There are some other things, and I'm just looking at my hands here. I'm sorry, they look kind of dirty. I was out making a fire. So, anyway, but then the race in North Carolina, shockingly, Red won by just enough to not have it to be contested and for it to be a majority, which had me thinking, Speaker Pelosi, do you have your eye on that election? Which, wow, look at this. So again, this is the Virgo new moon in Washington, D.C. This sets the tone for the following lunation, for the following 4 weeks. And, the ascendant is the eastern horizon where the sun rises. This is the first house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is the first day of spring, first day of summer, first day of fall, first day of winter, right? So, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. So since the sun is in Virgo, a lot of emphasis goes into this 6th house here. And today, that's where we saw Pelosi. Actually, Pelosi, FBI, and intelligence are in green. Pence is in the orange marker. They both had 3 of Pentacles, which was really revealing when we saw what happened to Bolton. But the election, though, that's what I can't get out of my mind. Because then when I looked at it, Donald had picked the Knight of Wands. That's somebody who usually rescues him. And then I noticed he had the 3 of Pentacles in the 9th house. Long distance travel, that's Putin's house. And so I was like, what else is going on? Let me look elsewhere. So I looked at the new moon for some other groups to see what else they had going on, because the moon right now is about 15 degrees Aquarius when we realized the NC elections were over with. So here we have Junior in red, Jared in blue, Eric in black, Ivanka in green. The other thing to notice are these aces, because those are the starts of new things, especially the Ace of Wands. At the new moon, I'm looking at the 6th house, and I notice Ivanka also has that 3 of Pentacles. See how she was in cahoots with Pelosi and Intel and Pence, and there she is with the 3 Pentacles. 6 of Cups, Emperor. And Junior had the Temperance activated during this time of the election. Remember, Temperance is the card of Russian interference in micro-targeting and the brainwashing that goes on with it. You know how they get people to flip over time and change their ideas. So that was them. And then they also have Uranus up here. Okay, then I looked at, so red in this chart is Rebecca Mercer. Black is the One Coke Bro. Green is the NRA, and blue is the GOP. I looked at the 6th house. I see this. 4 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 6 of Cups. 7 of Wands stands out to me because it's the NRA, and that's Facebook. So we have Facebook activated by the NRA. Then I also looked at, look at this one. Red is the Trump's cabinet. Black is Parscale, Trump campaign. Green is Pence. Blue is Zuck, Facebook. Parscale in the 6th house during the time of these special elections has the Ace of Wands. It's an up. It's a new action. And then Pence has the Devil. That's Rebecca Mercer with data, right? And then if you go back to the tone that was being set for the whole month, Parscale picked the Magician. And that's essentially Kim Jong-un and hackers who hack our elections and change votes. What we've seen so far. Pence, down here, 4th house, has the Ace of Wands. So everything that's bearing down in D.C., for this entire time, Pence is working in the background with the Ace of Wands to take action on a new plan. I thought that was interesting. And now this is the first quarter moon. So this one was August 30th. We go another week to the quarter moon, which comes down here, and that's a new lunation. That is this chart. Look at the 6th house over here during the time of the election. Because even though it's a different sign, it's the same energetic house. Pelosi and Intel has the Ace of Wands. They have an op going on during the time of this NC election. Donald has the red Knight of Pentacles. Something's up with his cabinet, or Pence. But Pelosi, this Ace of Wands with clarifiers was 10 of Wands, 3 of Cups, 3 Swords. 3 of Cups, that is the 2016 election. So when you're looking at methodology, what they're planning to do with an election, the 3 of Cups shows up. So 10 of Wands, Donald has he's done. She's interested in the 3 of Cups, 2016. Now, why would that happen now, right? And then the 3 of Swords, treason. So now, at the time of this election now, the moon moved up here in the 10th house. This is the public house that everybody sees. So everybody saw when the moon was about Aquarius 15, it moved in the 10th house, and publicly we knew there was an upset. Uranus rules the midheaven. There's an upset. Donald, for the 10th house, had the 2 of Wands, talking with someone abroad. Pelosi had the 8 of Pentacles. That's the data machine operation with micro-targeting, and just keep grinding away with the data, micro-targeting data. And the 6 Wands mob had the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords shows up when they want to surround someone and target them. That was the op they pulled on it's represented Hillary Clinton in the 2016 election, and it's represented when they all wanted to go after Epstein. So do you kind of see what's going on here? So this was my question. Oh, one more thing. At the new moon, Gemini was on the midheaven. The midheaven is the highest point of the chart. That's where the sun reaches its highest point and then sets. But here you go. By the way, we know the sun doesn't move. This is actually the earth rotating and the face of DC facing straight on with the sun. Okay? Oh boy, I can hear brains bending. Okay. Forget about it. Keep it in the back of your mind. Gemini is the ascendant. On the midheaven, ruled by Mercury. At this first quarter moon, we have Gemini on the ascendant. What does Donald draw? The moon. Outrage, outcry. Pelosi has the 10 of Cups. Looking at the GOP. And that has to do with the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and 5 Wands. So someone in the cabinet, Trump, New York Attorney General, and the 5 Wands. The fighting that goes on when they need chaos. So now that's at the top of the chart for the new moon. So that's all activated. Can you see how that kind of goes together? Okay, so this is my long question. My very long question. I hope I'm still recording. Yes. I want to know, we'll do a yes, no 3 pile with Nancy Pelosi. Okay. Nancy Pelosi, were you closely watching this election because of your Ace of Wands? Was Pelosi in tow? Were you guys watching this election because of an Ace of Wands up? So we're going to do 3 piles. We count to 13. Any ace is a yes unless there's only one ace reversed, and that's a no. Okay. Oh, there's a tower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh, there's Russia, Mother Russia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, they were. And look at that matches. It's an op. It's an Ace of Wands. They were watching. 1, 2. Yes. Speaker Pelosi and intelligence they were watching Russia, the operation, and the outrage it would cause. Okay, so Nancy, since you were watching that election, what did you see? What did you see with that election? What did you see with that election? What's important about that election that you were watching? Oh, that's the GOP. Usually they're a happy family like this, but when they're up to no good, they are reversed. So the GOP were misbehaving. That's what the core of what they were watching. The card of the reading. This is Ivanka. Remember, at the new moon, 3 of Pentacles there for Pelosi and Intel, and Ivanka had 3 of Pentacles. So that's what they were watching, based on probably whatever Ivanka told them. So the Republican Party's covered in, look at all that data, all that information, all of those votes. What are we going to do with them? Because the challenge is, as Nancy and Intel were watching the election, the challenge is the outrage, the outcry, the passionate, the emotions. Oh boy. Remember, this is the quarter moon. I find it not ironic that Donald has the Ace of Cups when he drew the moon. So this, I think, is a challenge with Donald, too. So maybe the challenge with Donald is that people don't like him. Well, we know that, but at the booth, at the voting booth. So at the base of this, what Nancy was observing, they were watching FBI intercepts with communications abroad with this election. And what's crowning this is the Trump dynasty. Because in the past, what happened? They were balancing data, balancing payments. Remember that 2 of Pentacles? It's how they take information and they mold it and turn it into one thing into another so subtly, whether it's opinions, ideas, or like flipping things. And to come, Trump Crime Syndicate. So that's what's going to come from what they were observing. Nancy and Intel, how do you guys see the election? a replay of 2016. How 2016 was won is what they did. And the environment of this election is what? The mafia. Scorched earth, winning at all costs, overkill. That's it, overkill. Overkill to win, and winning unfairly. This is how they see the election. They don't see it as, if the justice card came up, it would have been fair and balanced. Same with other cards that have to do with balancing. Like, this is not a good sign for a legitimate election. It's really illegitimizes it, in my opinion. So this is the environment of the election that Nancy and the intel are observing. Their hope is, is this Pence? Knight of Pence. Is this Mike? Is this Pence? Yes, it's Pence. Because, remember, during this election, he had the Three of Pentacles. Look, he's holding a pentacle and he is offering up something. The fear is, in what they're observing, their fear is the Three Pentacles. Their fear is what they thought they would see happen. Their fear is what happened. Do you realize that? And so ideally, the United States of America is aware. The country is aware. What's to come? Treason. Okay, we got to talk again. So, so we're right here. The moon's right here. It's going to push into Pisces Thursday afternoon. As this moon pushes into the seventh house of the other people, of We the People, Donald drew the Three of Swords. And then the United States drew the Three of Swords, heartache and treason. Mike Pence drew the Death card, change. Six Wands mob, Trump, Putin, Ji-un, Netanyahu, MBS, the core of those who are flipping our elections and hacking elections. They pick death. How does Pence know that's going to happen? Pelosi had Three of Pentacles. She's going to flip to the Chariot. She's on the move. She's defending the home at all costs. And here, the United States picked the Ten of Cups, the GOP party. Three of Swords. I am just stunned at the match here. What do we have here? Where's the Three of Swords? Oh my gosh, remember Pelosi in the sixth house, the energetic same house of the election? She had the Eight of Wands. The clarifiers were the Ten of Wands, the Three of Cups, celebrating the 2016 election, and Three of Swords, treason, treason, treason. Ace of Wands. Oh my God. Oh my. Oh my. Look. She drew the Ace of Wands in the ninth house. So this morning when everybody got up, she had the Ace of Wands. She had an op. She was ready to go. She was ready to go last night with it. Okay, because this was actually Monday noon is here. So from Monday noon until Tuesday tonight, she's had the Ace of Wands. She's had her op ready to go. And the clarifiers here are the Emperor, Donald, Three of Swords, treason, and the Hierophant, the government, which comes here. And now in the 10th house, in the public house that everybody can see, Nancy now has the Eight of Pentacles, which is the data, the micro-targeting, just that grind, that operation. The clarifiers are on there are the Devil, Rebecca Mercer, the Hermit, investigating, and the Seven Swords, theft of an election. So, whatever happened in North Carolina tonight, you guys, the FBI, Speaker Pelosi are on it. I don't know what's going to happen come Thursday afternoon, but there's big changes are on the way. Okay, that turned out rather nicely. Okay, you guys, please just please like my video, because I'm still in jail, and the more likes help me, I guess, help me get out there some more. I would really appreciate it. So we'll check in again with you guys, okay? Thank you.